What's up guys? Jolas here of the Mekanikos, and today I will be teaching you how to check whether your battery or alternator is the problem when your car has difficulties starting. It's important to check your battery or alternator before you go on a long trip. When you're having difficulties starting your car, don't go replacing your battery right away. I'll show you using some basic tools how to check if your battery or alternator is defective. Okay, but before that, let's check the tools that we will be using. The first one is the multimeter tester. And then of course, we'll use a penetrant, a steel brush, and sandpaper if available. Remember, these are some signs that your battery is dying. Your starter cranks, but it's weak. This means that your battery has less than 12.6 volts. Now, when your starter doesn't crank, but you hear a clicking sound, then that means that the voltage in your battery is less than 9 volts and your battery needs to be replaced. You will also know that your battery is weak if your car is running and you have your headlights turned on. When you step on the gas, the lights flicker. You'll know that your battery is not putting out enough power and current is being supplied by the alternator. Now with the engine turned off, set your multimeter tester to 20 dB. Make sure your battery terminals are clean and then connect your positive, which is the red one, and the negative, which is the black, to your battery. Turn the headlights on for 2 minutes to drain the excess voltage. With the engine turned off, you want a reading that is above 12.6 volts. The multimeter tester is showing 9.8 volts, so this battery needs to be recharged. Now start your car and you will see that your voltage would initially drop but go back up. With the car running, voltage should not be lower than 13.8 volts but no higher than 14.7 volts. Reminder, never start your car with the negative terminal disconnected, as this could damage your electrical system. Sometimes, the battery may not be charging properly because of poor terminal connection. So clean the terminals first and apply a penetrant. And use a sandpaper or steel brush to carefully remove rust from the terminals. Now check your alternator. A proper working alternator needs to have an output of 13.5 volts and above. A standard 12-volt lead-acid battery has 6 cells, and each cell needs 2.25 volts to start charging, so a total of 13.5 volts. Guys, your alternator is charging properly if the output is between 13.8 volts to 14.7 volts as measured across the battery terminal. A charging output of over 14.7 volts can prematurely dry up the electrolyte and increase the risk of battery explosion. But before you do that, check all the connections to the alternator if they are loose or not. Check also the belts to see if it's tight enough. To check if your alternator is working properly, we need to start the car, and initially, the multimeter tester will show 13.5 to 14.5 volts. If it's above 14.2 volts, then the alternator is charging properly. Now stress test the alternator by putting on a load. Turn on all the lights, air conditioning, and accessories, and voltage should not drop below 13 volts or go higher than 15 volts. If it does, then your alternator may be the problem. Simply perform these tests, especially before you go on a long drive, and you will save yourself the hassle from breakdowns. This is Jolas of the Mekanikos saying thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something useful today. If you like this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have questions, please write them down below. Until the next video, goodbye and God bless. Capish!